I'm fucking these bitches, they hard again. I'm breaking these bitches hard again.
Merry Christmas, you bastards. That's right. Santa Claus, he out here dropping all sorts of presents. He giving these little kids gifts while they give him milk and cookies. Y'all drinking eggnog and shit. Alright, keep that shit up. What y'all should be doing is getting ready to deposit that eggnog in these hoes, if you know what I mean. But absolutely wear condoms. I'm just as a joke. You know, don't be out here, you know, piping down these hoes raw, catching all sorts of fucking STDs and catching hella babies. I'm just joking. But yeah, it's Christmas. Santa dropping presents. Y'all better be dropping these bodies. Y'all body counts better be skyrocketing. All right, that's how we going into Christmas. That's how we go into New Year. All right. So right off the bat, I want to talk about kind of a topic that a lot of people don't talk about, which is never get a girlfriend before the age of 25. And I want y'all to let that soak in for a minute, right? Repeat that. Never get a girlfriend before the age of 25. Now, I know y'all looking at me like, what the fuck? Like, why? You know, what does that have to do with anything? Like, you know, age ain't nothing but a number. You know, experience, you know, is based on a case-by-case basis. You know, why should age matter? And I'm going to break down the pros and the cons, right, to getting married. Well, actually, I'm going to break down the cons of getting married before 25 and the pros of being single during that time period. So that's what we're going to do. I'm not just the type of person to make these rules, you know, without telling y'all why, right? And I got a whole lot of reasons why. A whole lot of reasons. I want y'all to leave this video with a completely mind blown. This is not something that y'all gonna agree with overnight. This is something that you all will realize over time that, oh man, Bastard dating this whole time, he was dropping game. He was telling us the truth. That's how I want y'all to reflect on this, right? Alright, without further ado, I just want to start this off with like a personal story of mine. So about 4 or 5 years ago, you know, I just graduated high school, you know what I'm saying? You know, I go to community college because, you know, I was smart. So I recommend, this is completely not dating advice, I recommend all you guys out there, right, to fucking go to community college your first year. You know, save a bunch of money because your first year, 4-year university, you're going to be taking a bunch of bullshit courses like math and shit like that. And you're paying tens of thousands of dollars. Go to a fucking community college, your city college down the street or some shit like that, or some online college, and take them courses for like 1,000% cheaper, right? So I paid maybe $3,000, saved like over $50,000. So right off the bat, it's smart to go to community college, you know, with the goal of just getting credit. But that's besides the point. All right. But anyway, so I went to community college for my first year. You know, I made some friends and everything. And there was this one kid, I'm not going to mention his name, but, you know, really, really talented guy, you know. He got good grades. You know, he was really good at math and really good at speaking, writing essays and shit. He was on the right track, right? Really focused young man. But you know, and he did boxing too on the side. That was like his passion. He liked to box. You know, he liked to throw these hands. You know what I'm saying? He was putting in work. He was splitting them wigs. The motherfucker was known for, you know, being that fade catcher. You know what I'm saying? That wig splitter. But cool guy though. You know, passionate, driven. You know, he had his mission. He had his purpose. Now, about halfway through the semester, you know, he meet this fine dime, right? And she was bad. I'm not even gonna lie. Shawty was bad, you know. So, you know, we start making jokes. And next thing you know, they started dating. You know, one thing lead to another. He started getting serious and shit. And I'm like, okay. You know, at that time, I didn't really have the game, you know, all these rules and shit. So I'm like, okay, he found love. Hope my boy happy, you know. Next thing I know, she gets to moving in with him. The next thing I know, you know, he bragging, talking about, you know, he really loved her. And I'm like, okay, this is getting interesting. Next thing I know, shawty knocked up. She pregnant, right? So right off the bat, you know, she 3 months pregnant. You know, he can't do his passion no more because now he got to make that money, right? So before I know it, you know, he dropped out of, and at this time, I'd already transferred to my 4-year university, but we still used to keep in touch. You know, I see his Instagram, this motherfucker buying cradles and fucking baby socks and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So I hit him. I'm like, what's up? He's talking about he finna be a dad. And I'm like, boy, get an abortion type shit. He like, nah, kind of get upset with me. Talking about, this is real love and shit. Long story short, he ended up dropping out. He stopped doing boxing. And now he's working like for some construction company, living day to day, living week to week, supporting his family and everything, And he's still going at it, he's still young. He's trying to make it work. But I kind of just looked at myself like, man, like, he was on such a right track. If life didn't hit him like that, if he didn't, fuck around, knock up this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he could have been the next fucking Floyd Mayweather or some shit, you know what I'm saying? So all this example just to say, and he was about 18, 19, we're about 19, 18, 19 at that time. But all this point is just to make, like, is it worth it? I want you guys to take a minute of just awkward pause, awkward silence. Just ask yourself, is that worth it? Yes, you got consistent pussy on a regular basis. And probably not even for like the first 3 weeks. Yeah. Yes, you got that giddy feeling, of love and attachment, that. Yes, you got a little, you had a partner to do fun shit like Valentine's Day, Christmas, 4th of July, New Year's. Yeah, you had a partner to do that shit with, right? Okay, so I guess those are the benefits. But look at the cons, man. Your purpose, out the window. Your drive, out the window. Everything you wanted to do all your attention has to now focus on the girl and your kids now, right? Because if you're doing it right, if you're being a good father, then, obviously you're going to want to, make sure you got the finances to take care of a kid. But that comes at the expense of you following your dream. So this comes to my point. And I'm going to say this loud and clear. I'm looking y'all in the eye when I say this. Women are goddamn dream killers. That's right, you heard me. Women are dream killers, right? So what that means is, yeah, when you first meet them, they be like, that's cool. Everything you do in the beginning that they apparently fall in love for you for, all that shit's cool. That's part of the reason they fall in love with you. What did you do? You play guitar. You was on a football team. You made a living off of streaming Fortnite on Twitch. You fucking, you a fucking assassin. You a spy, right? You Agent 007. Whatever the fuck reason, they make it seem like they worship you for that shit. But hold on. After 1 month, it's all good. Y'all having sex all the time. You know what I'm saying? You piping down them walls. You're like, this is great. This is great. Life is fantastic. Can't get better. And then 2 months come in. Slowly they start, the little bitching. They start slowly inching their way. You ever have termites in your crib? Or termites are like bed bugs or some shit. Them motherfuckers start off really small. Like, you don't even notice they there. You might see a little hole in your wall. But oh, that probably just happened because of a mole. And then you fuck around the next week, your whole cabinet gone, right? That's how women are. They start off slowly digging their little acrylic nails into your flesh, right? Slowly. They start off slowly. Next thing you know, you're not doing none of the shit you used to do. You don't hang out with the boys no more. You don't fucking play guitar. You just become a complete beta cuck. And just on your knees all the time trying to please her, running around. But anyway, that's just what I wanted to state. These are the type of things that can happen when you get into a relationship, a serious relationship like that too soon. And this goes for marriage, girlfriend, all that shit. And all of this goes without saying, I'm also hinting at smaller things. Please wear a fucking condom. Cause like the thing is, right? Had this dude just fucked around with this chick but didn't like have a baby with her, he probably could have cut it off, It would have been much easier for him to divorce and all that shit and cut it off. But because now the baby's involved, a lot of people, their upbringing, their beliefs, they don't want to get abortions, A. And B, after that, they would rather stick around than child support. Honestly, I believe if the bitch is a complete nuisance, just pay child support. Fucking leave the bitch, dump that bitch, pay child support. But now he got to deal with her forever. And how he been telling me lately, he's saying she's ruining his life. She don't let him do shit. She all in his business. She don't put out no more. So you know what I'm saying? And this man is 21, 22 years old, young man, right? He already 21, 22, and his wife's already not putting out, and she done chunked up. Bitch weigh about a ton, right? He out here boxing. He gonna have to box his wife. Bitch, he fuck around. Bitch gonna lay his ass out. What he gonna do? He about $180 soaking wet. His wife about 300 pounds. Fuck around. Bitch gonna step on him like a fucking Mario mushroom. All right. So I'm saying, like, this is his fault, right? She got comfortable. Now she done butched up, cut her hair short, and now she walking around looking like a SeaWorld creature. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. Now I want to talk about the positives of waiting till 25 before you get a girlfriend, right? The positives are, right? Yeah, though you know you may not get that consistent pussy, right? Yeah, because you're single. But guess what? Once you go to college, once you start, like, chicks notice that. Once they see you on your purpose, once they see you about your grades, once they see you driven, you know, you going to these workshops, these career fairs, you really active on the campus. You know what I'm saying? You about your goal. You know, you studying, you're not just wasting your time with these hoes. So, like, say for example, like, there was a year, you know, I had to really do my engineering shit in school. It was a tough year. And I had no extra time. So there was this bitch I was fucking on the side, right? But we would fuck and I'd be like, all right, I gotta go. I just straight up just look her in the eye. It takes a testicular fortitude to look a bitch in the eye after you fuck the shit out of her and just say, I gotta go. I was like, I gotta go. And she's still obsessed to me to this day. And that was like 2 years ago, right? So part of you following your purpose will make bitches even thirstier for you, right? And make them so, it will increase your desire so much more when they see you unfazed by women, you about your purpose. You still fuck the shit out of them, but they see right after that, right after you know handle your physical needs, you back on your purpose. And that shit makes them soaking wet, right? That shit makes them horny as hell. Make them damn near want to rape you. This bitch damn near want to rape me. This bitch, I come back from the library 5 a.m. This bitch sliding up in my DMs 5 a.m. She done stayed up all night waiting for me to get back just to get that pipe. Imagine that. This could be you. Just follow your fucking purpose and don't be fazed by these hoes. Don't be spending too much time, right? And I'm going to talk about this. Do this in moderation, right? Because now with the whole Me Too shit, you fuck a bitch and kick her ass out like that to the curb type shit. You know, some bitches be feeling some kind of way and they put a false rape charge or some shit. So, you know, do that with be nice about it if you got to do it. And, you know, be rational about it, you know. Always have a good ass reason and be always gentle about it. But, you know what I'm saying? Be on your purpose up until 25. Another good reason to be on your purpose until 25. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. I thought I knew everything back when I was a munchkin. Back when I was 18, 19, 20. I thought I knew everything in the world. Nobody can tell me shit. I'm walking around my nose in the air. People telling me, yo, don't do this. I'm like, yeah. And I end up doing my own shit. I get burned, right? Yes, experience is the best teacher. But sometimes it don't got to be the only teacher. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers with years of game on you are telling you shit, let that shit soak in. Consider what they saying. You know, I'm not just saying blindly follow motherfuckers, because you blindly follow a beta male, right? And then fuck your life up. So, you know what I'm saying? But take everything with a grain of salt. But know that your purpose is key, right? So I'm saying go to school. Get you a profession, right? Even if you maybe you're not so good with numbers, but you're good with your heads. Go to a trade school. Learn a trade. Be a plumber. Be a fucking electrician. I know some guys, man, they don't know what 1 + 1 is, but they could fix the fuck out of your light. They could fix your toilet clogged up. Say less. They pull up. They throw some fucking solution down your toilet. Your shit working better than the fucking diarrhea, right? So I'm saying, everybody's good at something. Stick to it. You got a band or something. You good with musical instruments. You know, take that shit serious, right? Go on tour. You know what I'm saying? Make music. Be passionate about what you do. Right? All of this shit will do two things. It'll make you more successful, and in the immediate effect of it is it'll increase your attraction, because bitches will be like, this dude can provide, you know, status and protection in me, right? Because she gonna be like, this guy, even if he don't got everything going on now, right? He has vision. He has long-term vision. So that means that 2, 3, 4 years down the line, you know, he gonna be set where I would be set. And, you know, it's evolutionary. It's evolution that made women like this to, you know, to seek a male who have control over the situation in the future. You know, men are kind of short-term minded. Women thinking the long term. They thinking what he gonna be like. What is his power gonna be able to achieve in the future, right? So you being about your purpose, right, from the age. And the reason I set the thing at 25 is because most motherfuckers, your brain is actually completely still like in an intense learning process up until 25. So basically a lot of shit happens from the ages of 18 to 25, right? Like, you learn about female nature, you learn about like marketing, investment, you just learn about a whole bunch of shit. So why would you waste that time when your brain is so open to soak in all this knowledge on a goddamn female, on a goddamn drainage, on a black hole, basically, right? Because that's all they are. Women are dream killers, right? So I actually don't advise getting into a relationship late ever, honestly. I mean, obviously you 40 years old out here, 40, 50. Yeah, but personally, I'm about that single life, you know what I'm saying? I'm about that hump 'em and dump 'em, pipe 'em, and swipe 'em, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on personally, but at least wait till you're 25 before you get a girlfriend. And you fuck around with a girl, she's talking about, what are we or some shit? Be like, bitch, we are college students. That's what you be like. She like, what are we? Be like, we are earthlings, bitch. She be like, I'm thinking about taking this serious. You know what I say? Note to self, note this shit. Use this line, right? I look them in the eye and I tell them I'm too young for a girlfriend. Straight up, I just straight up tell them I'm too young for a girlfriend. And that's gonna drive them crazy, right? Because they're gonna be like, I ain't never heard no nigga say that. Well, yeah, that tells them two things. That tells them that just like, because they see you out here piping these hoes, so they know you know you're not gay or no shit. We talking about you too young for a girlfriend, but that's gonna drive them nuts because they're gonna be like, damn, this dude so on his purpose, he couldn't give two fucks about me. He don't even care about my pussy. He don't even care. Pussy not even a big thing for him. That's how they gonna be thinking, right? And I've had girls cry on my shoulder, begging me for a relationship because I showed them all that strength, telling them I'm just too young for a girlfriend. And some will leave, right? Some will leave, some will lose attraction. But guess what? That's you standing by your purpose. And by then, at that point, you already got what you want. You already got the box. So you good. But yeah, no girlfriends until 25. For that reason, because you don't want that distraction. You want that focus. It'll increase their attraction for you, right? And by the time you're 25, most people, if you're 25 and you didn't really fuck around with girls like that, most people will be pretty successful at that point. So it be motherfuckers who be 30, 35 don't got that shit together. But a motherfucker who started at 25 or who didn't really fuck around with females like that until 25, he's like 10 years ahead of the game. So it just makes you that much more successful, right? And the other things is why be single till 25? Why be single in general? It's the perks, man. Like, you get more ass than a toilet seat being single, right? You don't gotta worry about cheating on your girl. You don't gotta worry about jumping through hoops. None of that shit. You just do you when you want to. It's holiday season. It's Valentine's Day. You single. Hit the fucking clubs. You know how many cougars I picked up at the club on Valentine's Day, on St. Patrick's Day, looking for straight dick. You just pull up. It's 10 times easier. You whisper a few sweet things in their ear, right? Next thing you know, you be like, got some wine back in my place. They come back to your place. You handle business. You take, it's talking about Santa Claus, right? Motherfuckers getting gifts. You getting the gift of these nuts. All right, that's how we going out. Like, subscribe, comment on my page, support my Patreon. It's Christmas right here. We drinking eggnog, and these hoes drinking from the knob. All right, we out of here. Until next time, motherfuckers, bastards.
The Harvey kid. The Harvey kid. I'm fucking these bitches. Oh, no. I say, they don't understand me. Cut me up.